Hey everyone, and welcome back to another GTA Online video. Today I want to talk to you guys about a concept that I've been thinking about lately, and it's personally what I hope the next DLC has something to do with. A lot of you guys have probably heard me discuss this on my live streams, dating all the way back to after the Casino Heist update was released. But if you haven't, you definitely read the title for this video. We're going to talk about my concept of an ideal Cops and Crooks update. So basically what this DLC would bring in is two brand new roles. You have the cop role, and you have the crook role, obviously, and the way that these two roles would be set up would be like the roles in Red Dead Online. And if you guys are unfamiliar with the way Red Dead Online roles work, basically you have 20 levels in a role, and each level you unlock something that enhances that role even further. And then as you progress you unlock tokens, which then allow you to unlock things to buy that have to do with that role. So let's pretend real quick that this was set up for like a cop role. As you level up the role you unlock new activities to do as a cop. And then, as for things that you would unlock to be able to purchase, those could be new cop cars, new weapons, upgrades for the cop cars, outfits. There really is just so much potential with a format like this. And then on the other end of the spectrum, you would have the crook role, which would also have its progression path and unlocks just like the cop role. If there's one thing that I've noticed about past updates to this game, it's that Rockstar likes to reuse mechanics in vehicles to make new variants of them. And we've seen that with Arena War, where we got different variants of cars that we have already seen in the game, like the Dominator and the AC Classic, just to name a couple. There are so many different vehicles in this game that could easily be made into cop variants just by changing a few things to them. We could have a cop car version of the Tempesta, the Dominator GTX, the 811. Those would look sick as cop cars. And then obviously, there would be new cars to go along with it too, just like in every update. Now I know the number one concern that people would have about a concept like this is that there's no way something like this would be able to exist in free mode right now with all the crap we have. You're not going to be able to chase down an Oppressor Mark II in your cop car, and you're completely right. A Cops and Crooks style update would not be able to exist in free mode's current state, which is why it would be a separate free mode entity. To explain this further, when you go into GTA Online you'd have the option to select regular old free mode with everything that entails, or you could choose the new Cops and Crooks free mode, and in that free mode, all of the weaponized vehicles would not be allowed, weaponized aircraft would be disabled, along with a lot of the weapons, most like the explosive weapons would be banned. The normal free mode businesses would also be disabled. The only things that would take place in this new mode would be Cops and Crooks activities. Essentially, it's like having a new game mode, but instead of it being a lobby type thing where you're sent back to free mode afterwards, it's just its own free mode. Which also means that you could only level up roles through this new free mode type, but anything you unlock and buy can be accessed in the regular free mode lobby as well. So let's say you level up the police role and maybe you unlock a new assault rifle or something through the progression, then you would still have access to it in the regular free mode after you buy it. A DLC like this, I think, would cater to the player base that is annoyed by the current free mode, people who are sick of weaponized vehicles and non-stop missile combat and just want a traditional GTA experience again. Sure, that stuff can be fun, trolling oppressor users never gets old, but part of me has really been missing the traditional GTA gameplay. It's been so long since the last time I had a car chase with another player in free mode that wasn't in like a weaponized vehicle or an armored vehicle. It's been so long since I even had a gunfight where I didn't have to worry about the other player whipping out an RPG on me. This whole concept seems like it might be kind of a stretch, but there are a few things that lead me to believe that something like this may come sooner or later. The first thing is something that I talked about in another video I made discussing the potential of a Cops and Crooks update. There was a function in the game files that was found after the original Casino update by TezFunds 2. This was before the Casino Heist update released, mind you. In short, the function was supposed to select a script from a list, but at the time there's only one thing to select, so why would they need a function to select a script from a list if there's only one thing on the list? Unless they were planning on adding on to that later. Now I will link the first video I did on this subject in the description if this sounds kinda confusing. I go over it much more in detail in that video. But back to that script, the Casino Heist update released, and to my knowledge nothing changed about that function, at least as far as I've seen. But this next one has always seemed kind of strange to me ever since I did the Casino Heist. In the Big Con finale, when you use a certain exit disguise, you unlock it at the end of the mission to own. But for whatever reason, the Noose outfit, the one relating to a cop, despite being able to use it in the finale, you don't unlock it at the end of the Heist finale. And it doesn't even appear in the shop as a locked item either, unlike the other ones, which just never made any sense to me. The only way it does make sense is if they want to save this outfit for a cop-themed update, and then have you purchase it then. Of course, you guys know I posted the method to save the outfit, and months later the outfit still is not blacklisted, and the method to save it still works as well, but that doesn't change the fact that it's weird how they just don't let you own it after using it on the finale like the other ones. Why would they just leave out this one? Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. I personally would love to be able to get into car chases again and not worry about getting blown up. Plus, it would give us two ways to play. The more traditional style, classic GTA, and the wacky over-the-top style with all the crazy vehicles that we know now. Also, I just want to say that this is all a concept and mostly just me coming up with ideas, except for the noose outfit thing and the function that I talked about. But if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, as well as subscribe to my channel for more guide and PvP related content. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.